lot, actually. It's doable though. So there's this pretty cool item you probably know or don't know about. It's called Rescue Beam. I think that's a misnomer. They should just call this a demon's pull or something, because you can literally be life or death for your ally or your victim. Here's a quick example. Let's say this is your teammate right here. He's fighting this guy. He's jogging backwards. He's a fucking player, you know what I'm saying? And then you're over here. You're like, oh, there's that fucking Kelvin. He doesn't know how to fucking use his dome or something. No, this is literally the easiest character to live with, but they still die somehow. So it'd say like, oh no, this is a fucking, you know what, everyone's pretty OP. Okay, let's say this is a McGinnis. They're in here, they're like, ba, 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 ba. I had used my gun to go burr, right? But let's say you're a good teammate and you see that their health is low, there's more people coming, they're about to die. So you're like, McGinnis, I'll save you. Nice. The reason why that's nice is because all I had to do is double jump, pull them, cancel them, and they just flew the fuck out of here. And you might be thinking, yeah, that can save lives. But they could probably take them too, because what if you just, so let's say you're like, fuck that guy in particular, and you're like, alright, fuck you, Johnny. You're dying. You see that walker? I know we haven't killed the tower, but you're going straight for that fucking walker right now. And you're gonna walk home. Because the coolest part about this is there's different ways to initiate this. You could do it from the ground or in the air. And depending on how you do this tech, it changes how it functions. I think there's some misconception about this, that it requires momentum to send these people just absolutely flying out of the world, and that's not true at all. Like, you don't need all of that. You don't need to burn 3 stamina just to, you know, decide if someone's living or dying that day. What you actually need is some distance from the target and some height superiority. If you have high ground, it already modifies how much it happens, you know. The other factor is distance. I spent like 40 minutes recording a whole bunch of tests for this. I don't want to do like 40 hours of like editing, figuring out which cringe part to cringe to and keep it and post it for the world. But distance plays a huge factor in speed. So the closer you are, well, as a matter of fact, if you do it too close, like 5, you're barely gonna get anything. Actually surprised that I even did a small one, but that's useless. Alright, the closer you are, the more pointless it is. Maybe immediate danger. Maybe it's the difference from pulling someone out from a bebop beam. It's a hard thing to say. Bebop beam, bebop beam. Say that like 20 times for me, please. And then the further you are, so like max distance for this is like 35-ish. That's a lot more useful. Makes sense. And they can just, you know, extend it by sliding, I assume. If it works like every other movement tech, then you can just slide. That looks about like 55 yards, meter, potatoes, bananas, or whatever the fuck these freedom units are. So you can see, you can cover a lot of ground for people. The other thing is the height difference. So if you went Obi-Wan on this motherfucker, you drastically change their height in which they go. I don't know if you want to do like some alley oops with some people. I don't know, like who would actually be helpful for that. Maybe a Geist, maybe Paradox. You know what? It probably applies for a lot of people. It might help a lot of these characters. Like Viscous has a pretty good projectile. Same with Paradox. It just doesn't lock them in place. A flying freaking haze would be scary, but I mean, if you want to be a complete dick, it would be hilarious to see people launch a bebop. You just go sky fishing and just grab someone from like another fucking lane in the sky. It's all Jover from there. Okay, so I covered height, covered distance. So obviously if you combine the two, you get some cool results. Like, I think you can consider them saved, if I'm gonna be real. Like, I think someone is saved, for sure. And then, let's say, I hate this person's guts, and I'm roughly that far. I could send them into the hole. Look at that. Look at it. I'm also not dissing the dash jump with the rescue beam, or the demon's beam, because I had a thought and it just disappeared. Oh, okay. So there's still use for the dash jump. It's expensive, but if you're trying to run out of a fight, that might save someone faster, because it's getting you and them out potentially. Maybe there's still some more to run, but you can do like other tech to get out too. So if you really rolling dirty with someone else, and this could potentially do some. Wait, I'm getting inspiration right now in my head. I don't have anybody to test this with. It would be so fun. But like, I launch someone, they're in the sky, they launch me, and then we start flying at the same time. Like, I've done air games by myself, but bringing someone else with me, that would be fucking troll. Like, I pull them, they time it right, and they throw me too. Oh my god, I need someone to do that to me. I need someone to pull me. Like, I'm down bad. I'm down bad for someone to pull me right now. This isn't being recorded, is it? Like, holy shit. So there's also some quick things I'm gonna do. I've recorded a lot more to showcase what can be done. Like, I had an idea to just literally use your ally to fly as Lash, but they have to be cooperative to some degree and not go off course. But if you just toss them around, you can just fly too. So I'm gonna let that speak for itself. You can also have a little control by when you cancel the healing beam. Like, if your 7 doesn't have Majestic Leap, you can just Majestic Leap for them. Like, I got you, pal. Oh, you can't fly because you got shot?
Bit of advice.
Or something like that, you know? You just go boom. Let's go, pal. Let's go, pal. Bing, bang, boom. We got a 7 in the sky. He's shocking everyone. Everybody dies. Actually, not really, because it's pretty weak now, but you get the message. Okay, so that's pretty much everything that I could think of. I bet you can totally launch people over buildings. For the lower buildings, I can totally launch people if I wanted to. Like, you're my victim now. I mean, it might be a little hard to aim. It's doable though. They just have to time their jumps, and they're fucking flying. I guarantee you do that in the middle of a fight, the enemies are gonna be like, what the fuck? What just happened? Like, even if it's just like straight up and down. Oh fuck. Even if you just do something like that, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? And then you have a chance to re-engage from the sky and then just fuck them up. Or at least that's just a theory. Look, the only like single synergy I could think of right now is infinite flying with flash. I don't even need that, honestly.
That's gonna help keep your blood on the
That's not
inside.
where I want it. Okay.
You wanna mess with the lash? Let's go! Here comes the lash.
Like, what? Like, what?
Oh,
Like, what?
here I
Like,
come.
imagine explaining that.
I'm about to ruin your day. I'm
To your
coming, baby.
lobbies. Like,
Let's go! Oh,
you also can't really get too much height. Wait, you can stand on top of the turret? Why is it so
start
hard?
running.
Wait a second. You can stand on top of the fucking turret.
You want a piece of the lash?
Well, well, well. Your strat just dropped.
Here comes the lash.
See, that's way
Try to
too
run.
much.
I'm about to ruin your day.
And then any other synergy that I can think of right now? Other than like team synergy? I have no clue, to be honest. I'm kind of tapped out on ideas, at least for the hour.
You want to mess with the lash? Here comes the lash.
Honestly,
Start running.
I kind of like that. I don't know about you, I kind of like that.
I'm coming, baby.
I kind of like that a lot, actually. That might be my new favorite thing. Just be like, hey, let's go, bud.
Here I come.
Yeehaw. Alright, I'm gonna stop it there. I'm gonna have some more videos on character specific, I guess, combos or techs. Just going over, like, I guess all the cool shit you can do in this game because it's fucking awesome. Anyways, make sure you like that video. When the next time I see you, you're gone. Alright, love you.